Alright, welcome to another video in my AMD Threadripper series. This video is sponsored by AMD. I really appreciate them sending me out this killer system to evaluate, and I just love using it. It's been my replacement 3D machine now for the last 3 months. So this video is going to show how I use ZBrush and KeyShot, and I'm going to basically kind of go over how I created this sculpt for the ZBrush Sculpt Off. I basically used ZBrush, and we had a theme to work within, which was down the rabbit hole. So I came up with an idea that I wanted to do the card character. I chose a card gardener. So these are my initial sketches. The night before, I did a quick, like an hour and a half run through, which you see here on the left, and I did a quick Photoshop paint out over to kind of like finalize what I wanted to do. And the top image here is what I was able to create in 3 hours. So after the contest was over, I took my assets home and I went back into ZBrush and kind of cleaned up some of the pieces that I wanted to kind of further refine, and ended up doing these really cool KeyShot test renders. So here's what the model looks like in ZBrush. And you know, my stuff is pretty simplified as far as, you know, I like to build up complexity from simple shapes. So, you know, I kind of like kept that in mind as I was designing the character. And a lot of stuff is just really simple Boolean shapes that I went in, apologize, with ZBrush Mesher. Use a lot of ZModeler for creating cylinders and edge loops and extrude. Just kind of keep it really simple. Going in here and modifying some of this paint drip. Resculpted some of the stuff after the fact, and it was basically pretty straightforward to create this character. But it was like a lot of planning up front, knowing what I wanted to do going into that contest. So then when I got home, I wanted to readdress this render because I really wanted to kind of take it to a more fuller look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I did that in KeyShot. So it'll be more of a KeyShot process video. So that model was exported as an FBX file. I don't have my KeyShot to ZBrush Bridge for the PC. It's still on my Mac, so I have to transfer that license over. So you can always up your resolution, subdivision levels, and export out an FBX file, and it works just as well. This is what you get when you import the model in. It comes in with the default standard lighting. Usually what I have to do is I start to apply some materials based on that. So these are the defaults that I had used on the previous model that I have saved. So I went through and I would just kind of go through here and, you know, apply these materials in here, see how things are working out. Just gonna kind of try to recreate this as best I can in real time, so you kind of see what I ended up doing. Just kind of continuing some of these materials here. You know, the hands is black, shiny black material. Got the red paint. If you hold down, if you click on an object and then shift click on a piece, it should, I'm sorry, it will, if you click and then if you right click, so it's kind of funky. If you click on the object, and if you right click, can't get it to work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll show it one more time. Click, left click. I don't know why it's not working. Of course, it's not working because I'm trying to show you a live demo. So let's continue on with our manual assignments here. Mainly trying this red cape. And we've got some gold in here for the lens, the glass on the lens. And then if I go into here and select that lens and expand my party here. So I just had that momentarily. You'll see there's a little object that's a light source. So I have a emissive light in there. Yes, right here. So that light will influence that glass lens. You can see that in real time how it's responding. And again, what I should just notice that I mentioned that I have all fours are running at full 100%. So I'm getting the full-blown material renderings at the highest resolution here. Let's see here, I got this wood material for the handle. We've got some chrome, I think somewhere, for all these elements. We can. Let's see, those are the defaults. At least I have this set to black. And what I had set for the body, I think I had this hard shiny material, which kind of gave it kind of a translucent look. These were modeled separately. Extrusion there. And I just drag and drop these on here as well. I have a matte material for the bristles on the brush, and apply for the housing as well. Alright, so there's some base material assignments. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, so here's our materials, and what I'd like to do next is go into my environment and let's start changing up to what I wanted to actually use. Hold on, I forgot to assign these guys right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up this environment. So we're going to go over here and I wanted to pick an outdoor environment, and the one that I really liked was this industrial complex. And I'll go ahead and turn on the light environment so you can see what I got here. And if you hold on Control and click, you can rotate your background plate. And I just really love how this lighting was affecting this scene. Let's go ahead and turn off occlusion and ground shadows. You can kind of play and see how they respond. I guess we'll leave mine. Yeah, that's mine. Get some occlusion from the paint can. But you can see how fast Threadripper responds here. It is like just butter working in this on the system. I think what I did here is I took up the brightness and the contrast a bit. A little bit more. And I would go through and just kind of set up some kind of like majestic shots here, a couple close-ups, like a background, and just like let this cook for a little bit. See that it starts to resolve. And it's like not even 10 seconds yet. Go for a little bit more. The metal materials tend to resolve a lot quicker. Less noise. I got some translucency here, so I got a little bit of grain, but I don't mind the grain too much. But this is like what, 25 seconds, half a minute, and I've got a pretty nice run already. So right there, the power of Threadripper is shining. I don't know why my click on the object and right click is not working. I should be able to click on that to assign it. It's not working for some reason. There we go. Sometimes it's a little funky here. Sometimes I switch between using my mouse and my tablet, but if you click on the object and you hold down Shift and right click, it should assign it. Let's do it. Anyhow, there you go. So that's, again, just kind of shows you how fast you can get in and start creating some amazing concept imagery by having a powerful CPU rendering software package and utilizing all those threads. I just can't get over that. I can crank out stuff much quicker than I ever could using previous machines and previous processors. What I do here is change the height on this. Let's get the height to the ground plane. If I but I just went through and did a ton of these iterations. You see that in the Artstation thread. You just have to kind of go for a couple seconds and take a snapshot and move on to the next one. So again, KeyShot loves the threads. The Threadripper shines. I can sit here and iterate to my heart's content and really get some fast results. Do my quick concepts, look dev, and this is where KeyShot is just invaluable too. So if you are a KeyShot user, you will definitely benefit from a Threadripper. Can't highly recommend it enough. All right, so thanks again for watching this video. I'll have a link to this Artstation post in the comments so you can actually see all the different renders I ended up doing, and take a look, and hopefully this will inspire you to kind of jump in and create some of your own integrated 3D compositing with KeyShot. Alright, thanks for watching.